Your neighbors. Your neighbors, this group of apeshit people that dedicating their ears, eyes, and mouths like the three monkeys, labeling their days being very busy, targeting you, confiscating you, purging our life as we are the scapegoat for peace, obsessed to cure their polluted front yard by burning us down with gossips, dare to knock our door and kick us out from our own house, and say that it's their rights without knowing that being gay is our right too. Knock knock. The police. Louder please. The police is a myth, a fairy tale or folklore we vaguely believe as a protector, as the firewall filtering gruesome crimes in our neighborhood. But how advanced our society have been evolving up until these groups of uniformed thugs left out without a job and starting to installing an epic prequel to their task, which is capturing gays like a livestock running away from the cage. Hey, is this what they call as winner winner chicken dinner? Sorry, I'm not a chicken. Maybe I'm Wagyu beef. Knock knock. The preachers. The preachers, spitting acidic words, dissolving compassion and love, spreading fear, anger, and hatred, and smeared them on top of burnt faith loaf. Serve them to us as we all can eat and say, this is our divine sermon, and say, how heavenly our congregation here tonight, talking about love from God, because we are His servant and His soldier. We will fight for Him. And because of that, let's capture all and kill all the gays from this earth. Because they have more power than us. You know why? Because talking about LGBT in Indonesia stands for longsor, gempa bumi, banjir, and tsunami. How powerful LGBT can be destroying our earth. Let's kill them all. Knock knock. The God. Knock knock. The God. Exactly. Welcome to Unspoken Anger! And tonight is the Grand Slam. So I feel so honored. Thank you very much for coming here at betelNut Ubud. I love you all for just being here. Thank you very much. Give applause to all. Oh, thank you. So, because of that, can we say thank you to our neighbors and say I love you and let's have a good night tonight? Please go ahead.
Howdy, neighbors.
All right. Ooh. What a nice energy and vibe. Because tonight our theme is about unspoken anger. So I don't want the anger and the wrath is actually being absorbed and embedded to you as an honorable guest that come in here. Let the poets actually express that anger, and let's give them a feedback with love. All right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Let's say tonight is a purge night, so everyone can get angry because afterwards we will fill with love. Agree? Yes, all right. Thank you very much. All right, before we begin, I would love to introduce and also tell you a little bit of story. And please don't get sick listening to my voice all the time. My name is Doni Marmar. I am the founder of Unspoken Poetry Slam Bali, along with my friend Virginia over there. And one of the founder of Unspoken also, she cannot come because she got an accident, motorcycle accident, recently, so she has to be staying at home. So, don't drunk and drunk. She's not drunk. She's just unfortunate, sadly. Yes, exactly. So, about Unspoken Poetry Slam, before we begin, I think all of you have the right to know what is happening tonight. So, tonight is the Grand Slam of Unspoken Poetry Slam, but Unspoken Poetry Slam already happening since March 2018. We found this movement, it's a community movement that we do it all together to actually engage in finding out who's the best poets up on this island. It's not only about that, but we choose the name Unspoken because we know as Indonesian we are so oppressed of expressing what we feel, what we thought, and what we want to love. So we choose Unspoken because this is the time for you to speak the unspoken through poetry, because poetry is so powerful. Are you agree with me?
Yeah.
Poetry is very powerful. You can create a lot of things through poetry. A lot of revolutionaries in Indonesia is coming as a poetry beforehand, a poet beforehand, and we would love to bring that power back. So tonight, you will witness and be entertained and be triggered by 6 poets that have been engaged with us throughout these years. We already conducted 3 unspoken poetry slam in 3 different regions actually in Bali. Districts. If you know, how many districts exist in Bali? Nice guess. One more number. How many districts exist in Bali? 34? Regency, sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry. Regencies. How many regencies? 6? 8? Who's here from Bali actually? Yes. So the best answer is 9. And yes, there's 9 regencies in Bali exist, and we already visited and gathered these poets from 3 regencies: Denpasar, Singaraja, North Bali, and Gianyar, and some from Tabanan, yeah, but they engaged with us in Denpasar. So 6 poets from 6 different backgrounds, multi-gendered, very diverse, speak different languages. Also, sorry, not a, how to say, you call it as not a bahasa roh. What is bahasa roh in English? It's like a soulful language. They will do, so disclaimer, they will read their poem in Bahasa Indonesia or in English. So if you don't understand, don't worry, just feel their emotion. Because poetry is not about the language. You got me? So poetry is about the emotion that we brings out up here on the stage. And also, we will have 2 guest poets. One is from Jamaica, so give applause to Jamal Hall. Where are you, Jamal? Can you shout? Oh, up there, yeah. And also, we will have Ahlam from the States. Where are you, Ahlam? Somewhere, oh, still outside. All right. Oh, you're there.
He's in the back.
Oh, okay. And then after the announcement of the, so because this is a competition, we will have a winner tonight, the champion of Unspoken 2018, and after the announcement, we will open the stage for an open mic, so all of you can read your poem. So prepare that up, start from now, if you want to read your poem, and if you want to express your anger. We're gonna make a circle, so it will be a circle of love and hate relationship. All right, are you guys ready? Yeah, that was just an intro, yo. So please, before we start, I would love to gather all of the good energy, so give a huge applause for tonight. And more importantly, give a huge applause for betelNut for finding space. And if you would like to buy drinks, food, just go over there, or the bars are maybe over there. They will ready to serve you as well. All right, we ready? You guys ready? All right. Now we're talking about rules. Whew. So, who's actually here familiar with Poetry Slam? The culture of Poetry Slam. Maybe not a lot of you. So I will explain first. Poetry Slam will have featured poets read their own original work. So they have to read their own original poem. And we will give them 3 minutes time. So once all of the poets spend like 3 minutes of reading the poem, they will listen this. They will hear this. Yeah, one claim. And then if they exceeds another 10 seconds, they will hear, yeah. And after 10 seconds, we will deduct one of their score. Talking about score, we, the judges, is actually some of you. You will be the judge for their performance. So it all depends on you. So be nice, be kind, and you can also be harsh. It's up to you. But the thing is about Poetry Slam is that the winner is always the poetry itself. You got me? Yes. Alright, now I'm gonna choose randomly. And it's voluntarily. If you don't want to be the judge, don't worry. But I'm gonna choose randomly from where I can see right now. And you can give the score up to from 1.1 up to 9.9. We don't want to have 0 in our number because 0 doesn't represent kindness for me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose one judge over there, the lady over there standing, talking to the friend. Do you want to be the judge? Yes?
Yes.
Thumbs up? Yes, okay. We got one lady over there.
She's a lady.
Alright, Virginia, can you give them the the scoreboards?
Yeah.
Okay, and then one from that chair. Do you want to be the judge? Thumbs up? Cool. Okay. And then another one. Try to look. The lady over here. Do you want to be the judge? Yes. Woo. Thank you very much. 2 scoreboards over here. Do you got 2 scoreboards over there? Yeah. Okay, Virginia, can you go upstairs? I want to choose people from 2nd floor. So I'm selecting carefully. And please don't be biased, but please be biased. Virginia. Okay. I see the guy sitting over there nicely and comfortably. You see me, Virginia? Over there. Okay. Do you speak Bahasa Indonesia? Yeah, nice. Cool. And maybe I cannot see you, Virginia. Oh, over there. Yes. Can you give the score over there? Do you want to be the judge? Thank you. Okay. Give applause to all the judges that have been selected voluntarily. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the rule is, when I call upon the judges, please raise the score. All right? Remember, from 1.1 up to 9.9. So it's up to you. Okay? And then after I point at you, please take down your score. Okay? The next rule is property is not allowed. Musical instrument is not allowed. It's just you and your poem. And then for the audiences, if you like what they're saying, if you like their poetry, can you give me a snap or 2 snaps? This will be. This is to give a respect or to give appreciation without clapping too loud. So we will not gonna disturb the flow when they read their poem. Capiche? Yes. Okay. And excitingly, because we only have 6 poets, we will have 2 rounds. So you will listen their poetry twice. 2 different poems, of course. And along the way, we will have games as well, so prepare yourself to receive a prize. So it's not only them, you also are honored to receive a gift from us. Are we ready? Oh yes, it's about time. Okay, I think I left some of their names over there. In front of Rudolph, there's piles of papers. So, poets, are you ready? Because we don't know who the poets are, right? Poets, can you shout?
Yeah.
Poets?
Yeah.
Yes. So, are you ready? Okay. The audience, are you ready? Are you ready to hear the unspoken anger? Alright. Let's call our first poet. Judges, please prepare your score. And the time will start when you start talking on the mic. Drum roll, please. Let's give applause to our first poet. Get me!
Mereka bilang, aku bilang, aku tumbuh dengan perbandingan. Dia tak secantik kakaknya. Dia gemuk. Dia kurang feminin. Aku terbiasa menjadi pilihan terakhir. Why her? Why not her older sisters? Aku terbiasa dengan perbedaan perlakuan. Can you move? I'm gonna take a picture there. But then they saw my sister. Oh hey, can I take a picture with you? I used to blame myself. Why I'm not pretty like my sisters, like they want me to be. Because of them, I'm afraid of rejection. Maka, tak pernah kubuka pintu selain pintu kamarku. Kalian bilang itu salahku. Kalian bilang aku lemah. It's about me. It starts with me. If only I'm more stronger. If only I could ignore them. If only I don't care about what people think about me. I just want to be loved. I'm just 12 years old back then. Why should I live with your judgment? mudah. Ini sederhana. Tapi kalian tidak tahu sebagaimana ini memengaruhi hidupku. I hate you. I hate me. Because of you, I really thought I'm unworthy. I'm ugly. Nobody loves me. I'm nothing special. I hate me. Why should I believe in them? Why I'm so weak? Why I let them let me down? Well, hey, let me tell you. Now I'm different. I'm learning about myself. You can't bring me down. You can't. I'm pretty. I deserve every love that I can have. I can wear any clothes that I like. I'm allowed to dream big. I can be everything that I want to be. I'm special. I love me. You are nothing.
Give applause again, Nick. I got a little bit of chill when she started to say that. Thank you very much. So, as an introduction, Getning is coming from Singaraja, 2 hours from here. So she's coming from the north, and she's a Bahasa Indonesia literature teacher in a high school. So this is a new thing for her to read with English as well, and then in the form of poetry slam. So give applause again. Thank you very much. She's our winner in Unspoken Freedom in Singaraja. So talking about unspoken, actually we always choose topics that sometimes it's very hard to talk about, especially in Indonesia. Our first unspoken is about unspoken anxiety. And our second unspoken is about unspoken lust. He's talking about sex is very taboo here, but once you break the rules, they will just being very dirty and nasty. From personal experience. And the third one in Singaraja is unspoken freedom, because what is the use of freedom when you never talked about it, right? Okay, judges, prepare your score. And score for Getting. Can you raise the score up? Higher? Raise it higher. Okay, we got 7.6. We got 7. We got 8.1. We got 8.1. Is that all? 1, 2, 3. Oh! We got 8.1 as well. Alright, thank you very much, judges. Give applause to all the judges. Alright. Next poet. Let's give a round of applause for David!
Saw a car crash, it reminded me of our first date. And I went back, got massages at that one place. So it's bar friends, but today I feel like doing the shit alone. Call me my dad when I want to hit some wisdom. Call my dad, alcohol,
The scene 35 years ago, somewhere in America. All information's coming from magazines, newspapers, television, and radio in schools. Our subject has just been to a concert of the punk rock band Suicidal Tendencies with their song Institutionalized, about some parents who want to put their kid in an institution, but all he wants is a Pepsi. It was a beautiful day. Thelma and I got up early. We felt good and decided we'd go for a walk, but first we turned on the TV, not to watch it, but just to have it on while we were getting dressed. She's doing her exercises, then the news comes on. Oh, it's so maddening, I get so pissed. It makes me want to join one of those stupid therapy groups where everybody gets naked in a room full of pillows, smashing them against each other, acting out their aggressions. TV's telling us terrible things. Country student people do to each other. I don't want to adjust to this. It makes me want to be an angry Samoan. I saw them at the Sound of Music. I had to put cotton in my ears, screaming nastiness at the audience, smashing their instruments. Best goddamn fuck you music I ever heard. And what about the kid who just wants his Pepsi Mom? I hate everything the media says, and I hate the way they say it, and I hate their assumptions. It's like they were saying, today we burned 1,000 witches with straight faces, and then we get 2 points of view from 2 witch burners who just have different approaches to burning witches, as if those are the 2 sides, if people say take sides. And the president says anything and everybody says yeah. And it makes me screaming mad, but I guess I should be grateful death squads aren't rounding us up to be tortured and killed by greed, hate, and delusion as national policy. It's a world full of people got their head up their ass, and those who don't end up screaming in the air. So we turned off the TV to go for a walk. We're getting centered and calming down. And then the paper boy comes by yelling the headline, and Thelma started screaming and throwing rocks at him, and we ended up in each other's arms, crying and watching the sunset.
All right. Give applause to David. Thank you very much. All right, so David is the winner for the Unspoken Lust in Sanur, and is actually the most Indonesian one in our group. So, see, Unspoken is not about nationality, Unspoken is not about gender, age, whatever it is. As long as you have something to say and you can appreciate poetry, you're in a group. So, that's why we have also all the judges here. Judges, ready for the scores up? So scores up, we got 8.3, we got 8.6, we got 7.9, we got 8.3, and we got 7. All right, give applause to the judges, thank you very much. Woo. You feel the heat, it's raining outside. But don't worry, we're gonna feature flame, the angering flame. All right, next we will have drum roll. Give applause, and the stage is yours for Auf.
Uangnya berapa? 1 juta saja. Bisa dibelah dua, hamba orang tak punya. Jika tak punya, tak perlu berusaha. Penyakitmu sudah semakin parah merajalela. Maaf, hamba hanya tak ingin sia-sia. Ya begitu kata atasan, jadi tak usah beri rupa. Lantas hamba harus apa? Kau gadaikan saja itu organ yang katanya milik yang maha kuasa. Jika aku tawarkan, berapa kau minta? 1 juta untuk biaya perawatan dan 9 juta untuk berobat kau ke dokter jiwa. Tuan, hamba hanya sakit dan berdosa. Hamba tidak melubangi neraka. Hamba hanya ikut serta membarai apinya. Jikapun takdir hamba adalah neraka, maka sudikah Tuhan membayar 1 juta untuk biaya terapi dunia sekaligus tiket masuk Tuhan menyaksikan hamba disiksa di neraka. Di neraka akan pinjam cambuk malaikat yang terbalut api durja yang panasnya meluas semesta menjadi sekeping darah di kilat Sahara. Biarpun kau berbenteng surga, maka cambuk ini akan menembus 7 rupa, melukai wajahmu yang tak manusia. Terjatuh kau ke jurang langit-langit, diseret kau ke padang api-api. Bentukkan kau menjadi manusia 1 juta dengan atasanmu dan kaummu yang merasa pernah menjadi kita. Di dasar neraka, entah jahanam apa namanya, kuikat kepalamu pada kakimu dengan besi dan gada menjadi simpul pita. Tergantung-gantung kau di halaman neraka, ke kiri, ke kanan, begitu kau menjadi lawakan. Sematkan pada dadamu satu catatan bermuatan nuklir. Bertuliskan, aku adalah manusia yang lupa dengan manusia. Aku tak pernah kenal dengan yang terluka dan tak peduli pada pelacur-pelacur pengais harta yang demi dirinya dan keluarga, jiwanya diobral. Kamu memang brengsek. Setelah berhari-hari tergantung-gantung, tak sadar diri, maka kubuatkan kau kopi dari Turki dengan segelas keramik dari Baghdad. Dalam satu tegukan, kau saji. Setelah pulih tertekan, nuklir di dadamu kuledakkan. Terima kasih.
Alright, another round of applause for Auf. Terima kasih banyak. Thank you very much. Okay. Who's here is in the process of learning Bahasa Indonesia? How you guys going? Don't worry. Exactly. Oh yeah. Exactly. So maybe after this, you're gonna get a certificate, yeah? Understanding Indonesian poems. Score! Oh yes. I'm going there. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding me, judges. I'm so sorry. Okay, score is up. We got 7.3. We got 7.8. We got 8.3. And we got 7. Angka 7. One more? Oh, missing someone? Oh! 7.8. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jasmine was there actually, I couldn't see her. But don't worry, I can see your beautiful eyes. I can see your beautiful face from here. Just trying to apologize, yeah. Be careful with a poet. That's a rule, be careful with a poet. Alright, next. Another dangerous poet. The theme song is supposed to be Dangerous Woman from Ariana Grande, I think. Alright, give applause to Julie Sastrawan.
My angels burn deep within. Inside me, it burns. The flame dance in between until I can't turn. Which path I have to follow? When I'm alone, I feel sorrow. No friends, no family, no parents. There's nothing except the flame dance in between. Don't tell me it doesn't matter when your parents didn't say anything since you were 6 years old. Don't tell me it doesn't matter when every children in every night listen to a nice and beautiful stories about dragons, aliens, lions, crocodiles, and other things, but you sitting in your room and hearing your grandmother say, just go to sleep. Tomorrow you have to go to school in every 5 minutes. Don't tell me it doesn't matter when you see your friends bring their lovely lunchbox, but you, sitting in the corner of the class, didn't eat anything until the class over. My angels burn deep within. It's a toxic, it's poison inside of me. It's poisoning cell of me. It brings pain, even when I try to stand again. I don't know how much people bring happiness to me, but this feeling just keeps sticking at me. Fuck with the God when he tries to knock me out. I'm stand still through all love and ill. I know this life is just a prank. That's why I never think too much about rank. But this feeling just push and keep me till I sank to the deepest tank. This flame just getting bigger and hotter. It never brings positive things. It never brings good things. It impacts my relationship and my friendship until I feel like a little shit in every conversation I build. I have my own dictionary. There are 3 words missing in my dictionary. Those are father, mother, and marriage. Don't try to ask me what is the definition of father, what is the definition of marriage, or what is the definition of father, mother. Because I don't know. Those words are fucked up. But when you ask me, well, what is the definition of grandmother, I will gently answer, it's love. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Julie. Another round of applause for Julie. Yes, Julie is a writer. He has his own book called Lelaki Kantong Sperma, or a sperm sack. A man with a sperm sack. That's his book. Lelaki Kantong Sperma. It's a very good book. All right. Judges. Scores. Yes, I'm seeing you over there. 7.9. We got 8.7. We got 8.9. We got 8. And we got 8.3. Woo! Thank you, judges. I love you. All right. 2 more. All right. Next poet is... Give applause to Wulan Saraswati.
XXL. Malam ini is too cold. Mengingatkanku pada gerimis. You know, cats and dog. But it's not romantic. Angkasa sedang berduka karena seorang gadis 15 years old crying. Menangis. Ia menangisi tubuhnya XXL. Yang X bagi gadis manis 15 tahun. Suara-suara itu berkata, "Hai, bakso." You know meatball? Okay. "Hai, bakpao." "Hello, brownies." "Hello, blackbird." A voice is repeated. "You are a giant, an evil spirit, black, short, ugly. A woman shouldn't be fat." Fat. Oh. Namun, ia yakin tubuhnya yang XXL adalah tanah luas yang subur dan nasib baik bagi tumbuhan, agar pepohonan bisa tumbuh menjulang tinggi ke matahari, agar mampu merambat ke rahim pertiwi dan rimbun mendudukan bumi. Gadis manis 15 tahun itu menangis karena perih manusia-manusia mendekatinya, menancapkan besi panjang di tubuhnya, membuat lubang memasuki rahimnya berkali-kali tanpa permisi, membuat tubuhnya yang subur menjadi gundul. Gadis manis 15 tahun itu berlari ingin mengadu, namun suara-suara itu berseru, "Perempuan tidak boleh ngelantur, perempuan harus di dapur, perempuan harus memasak setiap hari, membuat kopi setiap pagi for your husband." Oh. So, her anger is a flow of tears, earthquake and eruption. Now, 15 years old girl gone with a poem as the world dried its land.
to Ulan Saraswati. It's raining outside, but I feel so hot. Okay, judges. Scores up. We got 8.9. We got 8.7. We got 9.1. We got 8.9. And we got 9. Thank you, judges. Thank you very much. Are you all okay? You're good? You're good? You're good? Alright. Just don't tear the paper if you feel angry. Alright. Last one. Do I need to draw it from the paper? Yeah, of course. Okay, let's give another round of applause for City!
I opened my blanket. It was full of questions. Which one do I need to do first in the morning? Praying or wanking? I was wet. Tears of prayer and sperms. The only excuse I had was, you shall love your neighbors as yourself. I do love them, really. Please, talk to me, but don't talk to me. Walk with me, but leave me alone. I consume too much O2 for my complaints, releasing more CO2 to bring you constraint. I hardly remember that criticism is in the same family with negativity, and your fake positivism is the best antibiotics that I keep breathing in when my only moment I allow myself to run out of air is when somebody told me, live your happy moment, unfriended toxics. I hate them. I hate to hate someone since it will cost me silly confessions before Christmas, at least 2 hours sleep in the church. Love your enemies and pray for those, but I still hate them. I hate how healers promote self-love practice but put the blame on the toxics. I hate how religious try to throw stones from their eyes when you and I walk holding hands, man to man. I hate how they put us in the same positions with sugar, rice, plastic, all the new toxic for fucked up millennials. Even you. I was swimming in the dirty world of bullies until you came with your rope, pulled me out with your helping heart. I never thought that people will love me that much before you left. Telling your friends we were in toxic relationship. Am I toxic? I'm a toxic. Am I toxic? I'm a toxic, and all the questions shaping a concrete pool, and all who broke down are traumatized, drowned away, lonely, being left as a toxic who has no one to intoxicate, who is drunk, has no sleep, choked up by tears, who is blaming themselves every time watching TEDx preach in the church, silly counseling. I can't breathe. I allow myself to run out of air for them to know I hate this. The tears fill up my pool of judgment. You are toxic. You are toxic. You are toxic. I punch all the mirror around me. I got some more air, praying that toxic will be unknown in every language. I opened my blanket, get up to my door, walk out, and I'm ready. People, talk to me, but don't talk to me. Walk with me, but leave me alone. Thank you.
All right. Give applause to City. Thank you very much for reminding me this song. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? Okay. Judges, score is up. All right, we got 7.4. We got 9.1. We got 8.8. We got 8.4, and we got 8.9. Woo! Thank you very much, judges. All right. Oh, we got all of the 6 poets already reading. How do you guys feel? What does that woo mean? Okay. Just, pretend that I know. Woo! I think I know. But, you guys good? Yes? Everything's good? Yeah, right. Okay, when you actually, if you want to record this and post it on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere else, go ahead. Unspoken Instagram account is @Unspoken Poetry Slam if you want to tag us. I should actually remind you about the poet's Instagram account, yeah? Maybe the second round? Is that okay? Cool. Okay, next we'll have Britney Spears. No? Okay, so this poet is coming from far away, trying to learn about Indonesia and also introduce his culture, which is actually, when we converse, turns out to be we have a similar background, we have similar rage, we have similar wrath within the spectrums of tourism world. And reading his poetry, it's all about imagery and all beautiful. So give a round of applause for Jamal Hall.
Greetings and good night, everyone. I hope you've been having a good time. I have. It's been really interesting. So as Danny is saying, my name is Jamal. I come from Jamaica, and there's many similarities, many differences, and it's been for an interesting experience. The theme is unspoken anger, but I'm not much of a shouter, so you just have to feel it in different ways. The first poem I'd like to read is called Grandma's Ocean. And I think we can all relate to this. We can all relate to passing and losing someone that's important to us. My feet, dirty and damp, are resting on an old coffee table filled with pictures and frames. A fly living its last hours in the leaving light traps me in its beginningless circles, ignorant to the gravity of all things. My mother, in her comfortable tatters, languishes stiffly by her bedside table, hot cup in hand, face flushed in the unfamiliar pink of worry. Soon the phone will ring. The shrill shriek will startle her as she grabs for the receiver, pacing new paths about the room. A stroke. The word is heavy and dense. Her tongue too weak to lift it. It falls. I do not catch it. My mind floods with memories, long drives on the covers in the back seat, dirt paths, little houses lost in the underbrush, beaches. I think of my grandma. I think of her ocean, of how it loves her, bathing her aching joints, lifting the weight from her tired body. I think of how it moves to meet her every morning after tea. This woman with the face of my mother, whom I visited many times, occupying only 2 real memories, childlike and not to be trusted. My mother, phone in hand, comes to tell me that her mother has died. She does not cry. She has calls to make. I put on the kettle and begin my search through the frames of our remembering. I find nothing. I know nothing, except that this woman with the face of my mother had an ocean that moved to meet her. It's Grandma's Ocean. I would like to read a poem called The City. So, much like Indonesia, Jamaica had its own brush, more than a brush, with colonialism. And what you find in colonial spaces is that you tend to grow up in places that you feel like they belong to you, that you connect to them. But they're named for people you've never met, places you've never been. And so there's this weird interplay between who you are and your identity and these places that you grow up in. This is called the city. I never really knew who I was growing up in this city. This crumbling image of the queen etched out by her lovers, one floating inquisition at a time. This metropolis standing on legs linked in chains, shackled endings buried in time-reddened pools, open mouths drinking deeply. Learned to walk in the shoes of marble giants, water damage eating through the illusion of economy. Went to school and learned another man's history, couldn't find my face in any of the books. Their perfect covers like closed mouths hiding crooked teeth. I finally saw a face like mine. It was drenched in sweat, tilling another man's field of gold. The age of innocence waned as I waxed poetic on books long before my time, searching for contour and context, the questions only those lion-maned men told me to ask through a filter of sound and smoke. That's how I knew that Marcus Garvey's words came to pass. Not long after the spears of my ancestors were collected and burned in heathenous pits of progress and civilization, horse and carriage carrying their remains further than the sea, the city. And this is Hunt and Gather. If you've ever worked a 9-to-5, if you're like me and you're here running away from your 9-to-5, I think you may be able to relate. What it feels like to wake in the gauzy amber, making tired love to the chill, roll to the edge of a slumbering world, touch feet to cold tile, and remember. The windy sigh of a prisoner then, flick of switch illuminates indentured steps to shower, shave, and dress, a fleet of buttons, brushes and combs, shoes that drink the night, socks with no soles. It's time to go to work and wait, to juggle smiles, be glad with hands, to winch at the class box climb, put 12 and 2 in crosshairs, steady aim at big game and shoot, capture hour to devour morsel, then back to capital pursuit. Back upon my wooden perch, hiding among the leaves and sheaves, the whirring of machines like birds covering the conference of human beings. Place muzzle and wait. Large caliber for 12 and 5. 2 hours left in this jungle. Will I make it out alive? Hunt and gather. This is called Seek. It's actually one of my favorite poems. It's one of those poems I wrote and I'm like, this is a thing. Let's play a game, she said, along the lignum-lined pathways, hiding our smiles behind the trunks of trees, digging the damp earth with old souls like children under summer's spell. The leaves in the whirling winds mirror our madness as we chase our laughter through sagging sallow hills, tumbling to the newly naked road. Dust gusting slowly off slightly bent shoulders, mud marking our journeys through the overgrowth. The distance becomes us in the hollowed shell of the day, sun nodding drunkenly into an easy rest as we march like toy soldiers to the water's edge. The slow turn of stars painting our faces like warriors in a hopscotch of shadow and light. Seek. And then 2 more poems and then I'm gonna run away. I'd like to do Bloom. Not chocolate, not cut flowers, not cards with multicolored hearts, smiling big-eyed smiles that beam with the register to resound. Maybe a freshly picked mango, the color of collapsing day, blades of grass that crease under the weight of eyelids, heaving luminescence into fabric. Possibly a calabash carved hollow to catch the argent sky, tuned in dulcimer as leaves brush against the body canvas, humming the notes that crest between us, a lilting little round. mayhaps even movement under moonlight after a long walk up a steep but easy hill to the last patch of earth and sky. But no, not chocolate, not cut flowers, nothing that will weaken and wither away. Bloom. And this last one is called Remnants. So, as Donnie said, I'm Jamaican, I'm from Jamaica, and I grew up in a small beach town with like 3,000 people, if there were that many people. Everywhere you went, you saw a cousin, a brother, an aunt, couldn't escape it. But growing up in places like that, you almost always have to leave to do other things, to go to school, to, I guess they say, progress, if that's what they call it. So this is kind of my reflection on those things you leave behind and the people and the person you become when you make those transitions. This is called Remnants. I long for the sea, that same blue blossom that bloomed clear between my fingers as a child, that same silk that could neither hold me nor wash me clean as puberty took me, never to return. If I could, I would again wake early and walk the roads drenched in mourning, passing persons who see my mother in my eyes and confusion on my face. Their greetings growing in the shade, I would follow the sun and wait for the scent of sandalwood and lignum, my aunt's invitation home. I would once more turn left into the sand, into the ocean, search the row for my uncle's boat and walk slowly into the sighing sky, pinned to earth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jamal. It's beautiful, and he will be around. So if you would like to know him more and read his book and engage with him, he'll be around. All right. Also for us, do you guys need a break? You need to catch a little bit of air, maybe buy some drink. How about 5-minute breaks? Okay? Bagus ya? Okay, we're gonna have 5-minute breaks if you wanna go to the toilet, if you wanna buy a drink, or food, or catch some air, and maybe some of you lit a cigarette and kill yourself, go ahead. That's including me, actually. After this, we will have a game for you, and we will have presents for you too, actually, if you win the game. Alright, see you in the next 5 minutes!
It's a driveway.
This is what to leave.
Yeah, it's starting to pour in. Dry all day.
Boleh? Agak kemasi tapi nanti. Let's do one on the flat.
Look at you can see the should I post it? We can go on the stage.
Yeah. Alex.
Just leave it out in the background. Video. Bonus.
Knock knock. Alright, how's everyone feeling? Good, you got food, you got beer, you got drinks. Yes, thank you very much for staying here and enjoying the time with us, because next we'll have the second round, and also we have another guest poet that will perform, an amazing woman, Ahlam Abu Jalil, and yes, and we will listen and hear again all of the other 6 poets. They're gonna bring their second poetry, and then we will decide who's gonna be the winner. So, beforehand, before we begin, I would like to thank you to all of the supporters and also to all of the media partners that have been engaged and also staying here with us. First, I would like to thank you to all of you who's come in here and purchase a ticket and then sit here together with us listening to the poetry. I have to tell you, actually, the price of the tickets will go to Unspoken Educational Program, 100%, because we will have a spoken word educational program throughout Bali, to all of the high schools and also to all of the to schools around Bali, because we are actually a community-driven movement, and it is a movement, and we would like to let and give an opportunity for Indonesians to be able to speak up and use poetry as a tool. Do you agree with me? So that is why your presence, your clap, your snaps are all matter for us. This is very important for us. And I have to tell you, this is not business. Because also, we also have a sponsor that's supporting this event as well. First, we have Suku Tangan. Suku Tangan representative coming over here. Give applause to Suku Tangan. They provide us with, that support us with all of the books that we will give them to the poets as well, and also to you for the games. And then next we have tatkala.co. Thank you very much for supporting us as well. And then also Sekolah Diatmika, who's actually inviting us to do the workshop and help us to also inspire us with all of the poets here. And then also Sulut Kita. And the media partner that support us as well is Nusa Bali, Balai Bengong, Tribun Bali, Di Mana Kita, and IDN Times. Thank you very much for coming as well, for all the media partners. It is important as well because, like what I said, it's a movement. So let's speak up. Let's inspire each other with all of the words that we can tell about. Yeah? Sure. All right. Thank you very much for your attendance. Okay, so before we begin, who wants to play some games? Yes. Okay, we got 2 books, so we need 2 people to be on the stage. Who want to be on the stage to play the games? This is to break the ice, to warm ourselves. Yes, come in over here. Go ahead. But I have to tell you the prize is a book in Bahasa Indonesia. You will learn, definitely. It's a good literature. Okay, one more. Maybe from upstairs. Can I have anyone from upstairs? Yes. Come forward. It's good, right? You cannot see everyone. That's why you can read fluently. I can talk as much as I can because I cannot see everyone. No, I'm kidding. All right. Who's actually the volunteer? Can I come up stage? Okay, your task is very, very hard. Give applause for the volunteer. Your task is very hard. What you have to do is actually express your anger without saying a word and without making any noise. Can you do that? Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name? Give applause to Lauren. And what's your name? Give applause to Jay. Okay. Lauren, it's your first turn. Angry. Okay, give applause to Lauren. Thank you very much. Okay, Jay, your turn. Okay, it's okay. Give applause to Jay. I know it represents you too, right? Poetry can be also movement and frustration. Alright, so 2 books. Jasmine, can you help me with the books over there? Behind it? Alright. Books given by Suku Tangan. Give applause to Suku Tangan. Thank you very much. The same color as your shirt and scarf and You as well. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Okay. Are you ready for the next poets? And the next round for the 6 poets? And don't worry, we also will have Ahlam Abdul Jalil from the stage that will brings out her story and her culture and her amazing poetry on the stage. So, as kind of like, how to say, as a to clear the air, let's take a deep breath together. All right. Sorry, I forgot my pocket. All right. The first poet that will perform in the second round. Give applause to Sidi.
Only do shit if we do it our way. Everything gon' depend on what I say.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Do you really know how I feel? When I watch you dari atas, kamu hanyalah setitik tengah mengganjal di tengah desahan singaroba yang ketemukan dari sekian ratus laki-laki dalam masaku berhiatus, berhenti menulis diary, berhenti menonton televisi, berhenti berbasa-basi pada kalimat I prefer not to be attached yang dituliskan dari 12.000 sekian kilometer lewat akunmu di Grindr, aplikasi yang dulu pada bayanganku berfungsi seperti Traveloka yang akan membawaku ke Eropa secara cuma-cuma hanya dengan pembuka yang selalu sia-sia. Do you wanna have fun? Ada masanya turis lagi sepi. Waktu itu nyinyir pada Kroni Soeharto, enak zamanku tuh adalah tiket yang sudah kubuking untuk bisa masuk swarga. Aku benci masa paceklik laki-laki seperti ini karena aku harus berpikir tentang politik that wasn't really a cup of my tea. Eropa dan swarga. Aku selalu berpikir tentang Klesir pada lembar-lembar kitab suci. 1000 jalan menuju Roma. Fuck. SBY menuliskan itu sebagai lirik lagunya. Saya tidak suka. Pernahkah kamu menulis lagu yang gak terdengar fals banget, menjelaskan bagaimana aku bisa menelusur desah dan bulu dadamu yang jauh lebih dekat dari 5 langkah dari rumah. Tapi please, aku tidak mau dengar rute yang serumit kata-katamu tentang masa depan kita yang berakhir pada alamat yang ternyata palsu. Kamu pikir aku cukup seksi untuk twerking? Di mana? Ya di mana? Di mana akhirnya kamu memutuskan untuk tinggal waktu chatmu tertutup di jam 18.30 dan obrolan-obrolan kita tentang agama yang berbau alkohol pada ababku dan bertanda alhamdulillah pada senyummu yang terping-ping pada amin-amin yang kau bubuhkan pada pos-pos tentang anti vaksin saat tiba-tiba rayak memakan tus di laptopku dan speaker di otakku berdengung sewu kuto wes tak liwati. Kamu mendengarnya, mengamini bahwa ada aku singkong kamu keju, aku tahu dan kamu keju di antara kita yang perlu kita packing pada perjalanan jam 10.30 hari ini. Aku biarkan semuanya di sini agar semuanya tidak nyambung pada bau-bau di kaos hijau ini dan merangkai sebagai sebuah puisi. And I'm feeling good, teret. I'm feeling good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sidi. Judges, are you ready? Ready for the score? Ready for the score? Score is up. All right, we got 8.1. Over there, Sasa, where are you? Where's the score? We got 9.2. We got 8.6. We got 7.3 and we got 8.5. Yeah. Thank you very much, judges. Thank you, thank you. Next poet, we will have David. Give applause to David.
Welcome, good members of the World Suicide Club, the largest, most effective organization on earth working toward the elimination of the human race. We're already well along our way to accomplishing our goal. And we've all right, we're already well along the way to accomplishing our goal. And, oh yeah, here we are in the 6th grade extinction, which is marked by the distinction of being one we have created by ourselves and is happening the quickest. Now we could focus on solving this issue, but you know, it's too much trouble, and we don't want to get in the way of progress toward our extinction. Already, half the animals, half the plants, hell, half the insects gone, like we're striving to make ourselves gone. Now, an asteroid could wipe us out, and that's unlikely, but we're making sure not to do all that we could to prevent that. Nuclear war is not a long shot, and we're always right on the hair trigger edge. And if it's between the U.S. and Russia, well, chances are it's all over for higher forms of life, and that's almost happened. But look who sneaked up on us, that cute little simple molecule, carbon dioxide with its methane sidekick. Sleeping giants in the earth, ready to bring on fire and fury and stomp the shit out of us if enough of them get out. Like on Venus with its 470 Celsius surface. And that's not just because it's closer to the sun. Our neighborhood is a giant tree. It's the soul of the neighborhood, and it got butchered. And you know, people said it'd come back, and then it wouldn't have those big leaves. But Supir Nyoman looked at the limbs in pieces on the ground and said, "Alam Mara, nature's angry." 70 years, in the 70s, Lovelock wrote about Gaia, the world as a self-regulating being. Then 12 years ago, he wrote the Revenge of Gaia, then the Vanishing Face of Gaia, and now 4 years ago, he wrote Rough Ride into the Future. Maybe we should prepare for that rough ride in the future. Now, we can't give up our membership in the World Suicide Club, but like 99-year-old Lovelock, we can work to sabotage its goal from within. So good luck, youngins. Don't get mad. Don't get down in the dumps. Get smart. Wake up. Take a leap.
All right, thank you very much, David. Score is up. All right. So, scores for David from the judges is 8. We got 8. We got 8.5. We got 7.7. And we got 7. And we got 8.1. All right, give applause to the judges and also to David. Thank you very much. Next round. We will have Bulan Saraswati. Your second round. Please come on stage.
Mantra sebelum tidur. Spell before sleep. For our politician. Aku tak tahu mantra apa yang membuatmu tertidur on the majestic chair. Sebelum tidur, apa mantra yang kau ucap? Tahukah kau mantra damai untuk semesta? Kau tak akan mengerti bagaimana hidup memajakanmu ketika orang-orang lapar, yang setiap hari terdampar, yang selalu makan hambar, yang dihina dan ditampar, yang dibuang dan dilempar. Rain comes, a little girl walks looking for her mother's shade. A boy runs hunted by troops. Hop, 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 drop, drop, drop. Don't you find them only on the general election, on many media, on cyberspace? Sia-sia. Suara-suara mereka, their voices is the voice of love. Saat pasung bagi perempuan, saat cambuk bagi gadis, as a jail for a widow, you forget, don't you? The one and only thing they know, Indonesia hasn't slept yet. Maka harapan di depan adalah pelangi, tanpa pandang warna kulit, regardless skin color, tanpa peduli warna kasta, regardless case color, tanpa lihat warna partai, regardless party color. Hey politician! Then the hope ahead is a heaven without religion, without authority, which is free, which is independent, which is generous, which is trust. Trust karma. Sebelum tidur, ingat cuci kakimu yang penuh daki dari caci maki orang-orang jalanan. Before sleeping, remember, washing your feet. The fragrance of your sin getting stronger. Back to your deep long sleep, honey. Because for them, there is one only spell. Love. Do you know, honey?
All right, give applause to Bulan. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, judges, scores up. You ready? We got 9.1. Ooh. We got 8.3. Alright, we got 8.6. We got 8.6. And we got 8.3. Give applause to the judges. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Are you ready for the next poets? Yes? Don't worry, we're getting there. Afterwards, you're gonna become the poet after this event finish. So prepare your poem if you want to read yours. And practice maybe. Rehearse. Okay. Next poet. Let's give applause to Gatning.
Small cities every time I feel the outside. Like the plane shakes, bugging man when they get new bags. You don't get me, but I don't blame you, I don't get myself. Pressing on keys, got my life so sweet, man. Go find me, your bitch has been tweaked, man.
I'm sick of this life. So cruel. I'm sick of this world. So small. I'm sick of this way. So long. I'm lost in this tunnel. So dark. I'm tired of this love. So boring. What? Should I leave? Okay, bye.
Thank you, Gatning. I hope you're not tired of me. Okay, judges. Score is up. You ready? Yes, we got 7. We got 7.9. We got 8. We got 8.1. And we got 7.6. Thank you, judges. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gatning. Next round, we will have. Give applause to Auf.
Apa kabar negeri seribu demokrasi? Karena akan kurungkan mawar berduri basa-basi di tengah manusia-manusia ini agar perang terrealisasi. Mawar duri, aku tidak cukup kuat untuk menahan tapal kaki para petani karena rasa sakitnya ditutupi padi-padi dan beras nasi. Aku diciptakan untuk kebutuhan pagi petang, aku disayang mana mungkin aku menyerang. Matahari itu benar, aku saksi, aku menyinari tanpa kendali. Sebagai puisi sehari-hari, aku yang dinanti-nanti, aku yang dicari-cari, sampai saat hujan datang mengganti. Hujan, aku hanya mengganti kenangan menjadi genangan. Sebuah imaji puisi manusia yang tak pernah kunjung datang. Manusia, aku hanya ingin kesenangan, maka itu mencari di kolom suara rakyat derita. Suara rakyat derita. Kami sudah lama duduk manis di sini menanti bahagia. Katanya datang tiba-tiba, tapi ambeien kami dapatnya. Ambeien. Ingat ya, kami diciptakan untuk janji-janji yang tidak ditepati. Maka lekaslah berdiri dan segera beraksi. Jalan sudah beraspal, kaki sudah bersepatu. Apalagi yang kau tunggu? Sepatu. Saya siap menerjang, saya siap menendang. Saya tidak lemah, saya bukan air. Ingin sekali rasanya 3 kali sehari aku hempaskan 1.000.000 golongan dari kami ke gedung-gedung yang rusuh itu. Dan jangan pernah kau berlindung di balik rok teknologi. Aku melayani kesenangan, kemudian jual beli fitnah dan perang. Aku benci alam semesta. Thank you, Auf. Give applause to Auf. Aus, yes, I'm actually thirsty. All right, judges, scores up. We got 9, we got 8.4, we got 8.3, we got 8.2, and we got 8.5. Woo! Yay! Thank you very much. The last one. Prepare yourself for Julie Sastrawan.
Gaji horor, guru honor. Gaji horor, guru honor. Tunggu honor sampai jontor. Gaji horor, guru honor. Dompet kotor, tunggu honor. Berjalan dengan beban bagai sampan di lautan. Pekerjaan ini sungguh edan menguras hati dan pikiran. Padamu negeri kami mengabdi, tapi gaji yang dinanti tak kunjung ditepati. Sampai kapan? Guru honor, tunggu honor, sampai jontor, dompet kotor, tunggu honor. Kenapa terus morol-morol? Aduh, sial kepikiran, ganggu imun dan pencernaan. Sampai kapan kepikiran soal kontrakan dan tunggakan? Sial benar, nasib guru honor, tunggu honor, sampai jontol. Walau horor, semangat tetap bagai obor. Administrasi bagai terasi, tak persisi tanpa inspeksi. Jam mengejar-kejar tayang bagai upah tak terbayang. Kebutuhan semakin bertambah, tapi gaji tak pernah berubah. Sial benar, nasib guru honor, tunggu honor, sampai jontor. Walau tekor, tak boleh kendor. Guru honor tak boleh teledor. Siap mengajar setiap hari, tapi gaji ya nanti-nanti. Gali lubang, tutup lubang, banting tulang, kejar uang. Pulang-pulang bukan kepalang, tahu hutang kian menjulang. Begitulah hidup di negeri tanpa bintang, yang tak pernah ada peluang. Apalagi yang belum kami kerjakan, meskipun itu tugas tuan dan puan. Tapi kenapa Tuhan tak pernah mendengarkan nasib hambanya yang terlupakan? Sarjana pendidikan sudah ditempuh, tapi itu belum juga ampuh. Kini kami kian rapuh menunggu Bapak untuk luluh. Tapi tak sepatah kata pun kau dengar, bahkan hingga mulutku memar, suaraku kau dengar samar. Apa iya kau perlu alat pendengar, agar suara kami kau lebih bergetar? Kami lelah menunggu kejelasan yang tak tentu-tentu. Sungguh pilu jika kami hanya menunggu kejelasan yang tak tentu-tentu. Kami hanya ingin kejelasan agar masa depan, sekotak masa depan bisa kami petakan ke depan. Semakin hari kami menunggu kejelasan yang tak tentu-tentu. Apalagi yang belum kami kerjakan. Laporan pertanggungjawaban seakan menjadi sarapan dan santapan yang penuh dengan kebosanan. Sial benar, nasib guru honor, tunggu honor, sampai jontor. Dompet kotor, tunggu honor. Kenapa terus molor-molor? Begitulah hidup di negeri tanpa bintang, yang tak sedikit pun ada peluang. Hanya ada kaum beruang yang otak-atik sistem dengan uang. Bagaimana kami bisa main sogok jika makan saja kami mogok? Kami hanya masyarakat pojok yang sering diolok-olok, diobok-obok hingga rontok, tok, 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 tok. Suara meja bapak ketok hingga bengkok. Kami rakyat pojok yang sering diolok-olok. Hingga kini guru honor masih tunggu honor, sampai jontor, masih jontor, dompet kotor, tunggu honor. Kenapa terus molor-molor? Terima kasih.
Yay! Give applause to Julie Sastrawan and our last poets for Unspoken.
anger, and the Grand Slam of Unspoken Poetry Slam. Thank you very much for your support and also for your patience and also your energy that you've given out to this stage. Now we would like to see a score from the judges. Score is up. We got 9, we got 8.7, we got 8.8, we got 8.4, and we got 8.5. Thank you very much, judges. You are amazing. All right, now you can get a good rest. Put the scores down, and we're gonna process the tabulation while also let's listen and also get engaged more with our beautiful friend Ahlam Abdul Jalal. Give applause to Ahlam. Ahlam, are you here? Yes? Alright. Ahlam, teach me how to spell her name. It's actually like you're drinking a nice cup of coffee. Very smooth. Ahlam. Alright, so the music want to start now or later? Okay, Alright, so while we're piling up the scores and you settling down, absorb all of the anger and all of the energy, let's give applause to Ahlam Abdul Jalil.
صلي وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم 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 اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على رسول الله حبيب الله المصطفى Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. Prayers and peace be upon all of you beloveds. May mercy be yours and may blessing be yours. My name is Ahlam Abdul Jalil, and if you are with me tonight, when I say salam salam, I would like to hear y'all say peace, peace. Alright, salam salam? Peace, peace. Come on, are we in here? Salam salam? Peace, peace. Yes, wonderful. Oh man, I'm so thankful to be here. I'm thankful for Unspoken Poetry Slam for asking me to be the guest poet, for betelNut Cafe for hosting us in this space. I leave in 10 days, so my time in Bali is coming real short, and I'm thankful to have this space. I found out actually really late that the theme of this event was anger, and I was kind of disappointed because I was like, damn, I don't got no angry poems. That was so 10 years ago. You know? I'm from America, and there's a lot to be angry about. Like, I'm a woman, I'm black, I'm Muslim. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to be angry about. And over the years, I've realized that anger absolutely has a real life function in society and in ourselves. But I'm real weary about how it can consume us and the importance of us observing anger when it comes and using it in a very pointed way with intention. Because I know that a lot of dysfunction in ourselves and in society comes from when we respond with reactivity, yeah? And without intention. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to have an opportunity to reflect on the anger inside of ourselves and learning how to use it in a way that best fits the interests of ourselves and our society. But I'm thankful for this place, and in order to fit the theme, I had to go back legit 10 years ago for to find a poem. So this was the Ahlam from 10 years ago, yeah? Y'all with me? Salam, salam? Peace, peace. I know goodbye all too well. Farewell kisses tattooed against lips. The taste of so long stays at the tip of tongue too often. I know no good in goodbye. No salvation in sayonara, just a damn it in depart. An au revoir lullaby and leaving a lover's side. What's the point of loving someone if they always leave you? If they can't seem to hold on? If life always has a funny way of pulling you apart. If death always gets the last laugh. See, I'm missing someone. Missing someone's smile, someone's scent, someone's hug, someone's voice, someone's I love you. Someone is just a memory. A memory my mind is equipped with. It's my protection. My AK when I need to shoot the thoughts of bitterness away, the thoughts of the world and turn this town to blaze. I've been angry. Been told rage don't look good on me. But it's all I got. This anger. This smoldering ball of fury. This fire inside me. This stormy lightning bolt. This thundering wrath. This charcoal-looking car crash. This wild child gone tantrum. This Virginia Tech Columbine. This wipe the city to dust. This countries no longer matter when they're destroyed. This Haiti, Somalia, Palestine. This America has eaten so many of my family members. You'd think it was hell on earth the way they devour my people. The way it doesn't get full. The way it nourishes off of flesh and bloodshed. This vampire, blood-sucking cunt of a man. This country has me pulling follicles out of my scalp. This history has me crying inside, has me distempered. I'm just confused, just a little hurt. I thought y'all said y'all were gonna help him. The sign outside says care you can trust. But you betrayed me. You lied. This building is a lie. This care, these cures, they're just illusions, aren't they? And now that I've figured you out, you want to take me out too. No. You devil in the flesh, I see you. I am not blind like my family. These people, they believe Christ is going to save them, so they let you win. They let you in. With your alcohol, turning my kings into drunks. With your sex, you horny, promiscuous bastard, your smallpox, your yellow fever, your malaria, your swine flu, your HIV, you liar. I can see you. You coup d'etat Hawaii, stole Alaska from the Russians, scalped the natives and placed ponytails on church walls. You disgust me. Used the Chinese to build your transcontinental, then kicked them out the country. I should stick a railroad up your ass for that. With your religion, these missionaries have a mission, all right, to conquer. But I will not give you my heart. See, you took my brother's heartbeat. Is that not enough for you? I blame you. I blame you for stripping me of the hope in humanity. See, I'm a lover. I love hard. And my rock of a soul can't take too much of your truth anymore. Stop. You're making me mad. You are killing your own kind. I thought one thing we could agree on was the fact that we're all earthlings, so stop making me say goodbye. Give death back to God. He should be the only one in control. Better now. I see it for what it is, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let you steal my joy. I'm beautiful from the inside out. Whew. All right. Damn. All right, so I've never done this before, and I'm wondering, like, do I put the instrumental? Do I not put the instrumental? So, sometimes things happen to us, and they can make us really angry. And I know we're living in 2018, and we're supposed to say, like, trigger warning now, so trigger warning, this is about sexual assault. Yeah. But it's good now, yeah? But because of how personal this is for me, if there is anyone recording this, I would appreciate if you didn't record it and you just were very present with me. Because I'm going to put my heart on the line right now, yeah? So whenever you're ready, play that. She thought to herself, this is the moment. The moment his privates are shoved into your mouth and you realize this is going to be a poem. This is going to be a song. This is going to be an anthem for someone needing a mantra to hold on to. When manhood devours your person, your woman, you're human, you're holy, you're needing to be a virgin for mama, for baba, for the family name dependent upon the chastity you no longer have. Oh, shameful one, how could you let this happen to your holy? Why did you let this happen to your heaven of a home? Were you hungry for a man? Was marriage too far away a thing for you to be patient? Was this what you were looking for? His balls on your breath, the carcass between his legs perfuming your tongue, his hideous unveiling itself after you pleaded, no. Hoya wanted you safe from this ma'an. You should have listened. You should have believed those stories mama told you of dirt, of dogs, oh fragrant turned filthy one of monsters, of masks, of men eating the flesh of women, of masculine spitting out bones, of martyrs, dying the deaths of all the girls who failed to take heed. Oh forced tragedy, now you are a poem. Now you've become song, an anthem that reeks of stale skin, of sorry, of tales turned true, a mantra that tells of horrid, of helpless, of halo, hijacked, of heaven, gone heathen, of holy. Gone. But you are not broken. You will not be belittled by the bullshit this man put you through. His hands are no longer near your neck. You can breathe again, beloved. Take off the blindfold, you can see again. You are not ruined. You are not damaged. No matter how much the world wants to convince you that you are destroyed, that darkness has wiped out the sun, that your scars have distanced you from divinity, that skeletons, regret, and wounds make up your trinity, that the temptations of your past have lightning bolts strike you out. They are wrong. You will not live a lifetime of shame. You will look into the mirror and see the miracle God has made of you. You are not and have never been a person to desert people. Do not begin with yourself. And if you need to abandon something, cast away the thoughts that are telling you you've crumbled. Crucify the liar in your skull that craves to make a mockery of you. The one conflicting with the composure of your heart. The one compelling you to keep tight this narrative of collapse. That story is not in concert with your path. And although he crashed himself into your body, this too shall pass. Perhaps this is the moment you liberate yourself at last. When you stop concerning your thoughts with ways to condemn your bones. When you give up being consumed with how deep those cuts are. You'll learn that you cannot live your life mourning for all the parts you've lost. And that doesn't make this truth any easier to swallow, but it's better than being hollow. Better than having little deaths follow and frighten and create you a woman of fear. I ascribe you to be a woman of faith. A woman who eradicates the diseases in her heart. One who exemplifies that strength through art. See, this is the moment it all comes back to you. When you become the mantra folks need to hold on to you. When you radiate the revolution happening in your chest. When you realize he is not your enemy. And this is the shit that makes you heavenly. You are a grave ripped open. You are bleeding out all of the broken. I can see your insides, and I swear it's like looking in the sun. There is a flame burning inside you to be used as the fireplace others sit bedside to. Your forgiveness is what made you faultless. The poison is what made you perfect. I need you to let it all go. And if you cannot, then loosen your grip. Our God will handle the rest. Starting now till the day you take your last breath. Thank you guys for being here to experience that with me, because I've never experienced it. And the beauty is that I didn't cry. Yeah? And I believe in healing, complete healing, and that you literally can liberate yourself from things, and things that made you enraged and full of misery and sorrow, that you can be free from those things when you look them in the face and make them your friend. Yeah? So if we leave with anything here, I want us to understand that we don't have to reject our anger, that we accept it as a part of ourselves, but we know that this thing has a function, and that function should allow us to be the highest parts of ourselves. And I pray that over all of you, and for myself as a reminder always. So I thank you. May peace be with you. May love be yours always. Amen. Thank you.
I need to take a deep breath. Ahlam Abdul Jalal, thank you very much. Give applause to Ahlam. Such a beautiful poetry. Thank you very much for energy. And it is right. Use your anger to do something good on the earth. Exactly. It's not something that you have to react or shatter things up, but actually anger can create it. We can create anger as our, as a healing tools. All right. How you guys feeling? Are you okay? Exactly. Thank you once again, Alam. Thank you, Jamel, as well. Exactly. And give applause to all of the 6 poets that actually performed for the 2 rounds, expressing their unspoken anger. And I would like to appreciate all of you that come in here as well. Thank you very, very much. I hope you have such a beautiful night tonight. If something kind of like feels distasteful, we are very sorry as an organizer, but you know what? It's all about poetry. Poetry is about love. Poetry is about peace. Poetry is about bringing change. That's why we put our faith and energy to organize this event, and we believe that we can bring this out across Indonesia, Bali, and also across Indonesia. So keeping the faith and the prayer. So are you guys ready to know who's actually the winner? Yes? For the Unspoken Grand Slam 2018. And the winner is actually will be with us throughout our school programs. So he or she will also engage, create a workshop with us and also perform with us, and also encourage these kids to actually write poetry and perform outspokenly throughout in a public area that we created. So, from 1 to 10, how excited are you? So from 1 to ow! How excited are you? Yes! Alright, after the accumulation, we would like to take to the judges. Where are the judges? Judges, thank you very much for giving out a score. Now we got the winner with the score 800. 875. Is that right? Yeah, 875 for 2 round. 87.5? Which one? Oh, sorry. 800, that's why, like, 800. Oh, 87.5. We'll get a token from Unspoken Poetry Slam, supported by all of the sponsors and from all of you as well. And then also books given by Suku Tangan. Thank you very much, Suku Tangan. And also from Mahima. Yay! There's a lot of books. Anyway, so the winner. Drum roll. The champion for Unspoken Poetry Slam 2018 goes to, can I get that? I don't have the name. So, I cannot read your mind, Virginia. So, the winner is Wulan Saraswati! Wulan Saraswati is the winner tonight for Unspoken Poetry Slam 2018. Please come on stage. Thank you very much. Thank you for our sponsors. You're all amazing. Thank you for the judges. Wulan, how do you feel? If you speak in Bahasa, I can help translate.
Saya sangat senang karena harus bahasa Indonesia ya, karena sangat ini merupakan lomba, mungkin kalau di bahasa Indonesia itu seperti lomba baca puisi yang sangat-sangat jujur, yang sangat-sangat fair, yang sangat-sangat adil, karena jurinya berasal dari orang yang kita tidak kenal, yang random, jurinya random, dan itu membuat kami para pembaca puisi itu menjadi ada tantangan tersendiri, dan juga tema-tema yang dibawakan, yang diberikan oleh panitia itu sangat memicu kreativitas ya. Jadi saya sangat suka acara ini karena pembaca puisi tidak hanya bisa membacakan puisi, itu sangat banyak di Bali, sangat banyak membaca puisi, tapi sedikit yang bisa membacakan puisinya. Yang lebih banyak lagi dia bisa membuat puisi tapi tidak bisa membacakan puisi. Nah, di sini saya pun dan teman-teman peserta itu semua grogi karena kita membacakan puisi sendiri yang temanya tertentu, dan dan jurinya kita tidak tahu siapa, seperti itu. Terima kasih untuk panitia, terima kasih untuk juri, terima kasih untuk penonton, terima kasih untuk supporters. Ayo kita party dengan puisi.
That is a long line to translate, y'all. Overall. She thought that actually this is a challenge for everyone, especially when you just know how to write but don't know how to read, right? And then it's a challenge because the judges, she never knew before. Maybe you can introduce yourself afterwards to the judges, but it's because the judges is not someone actually coming from her life. She feels more nervous, but also it's a challenge for her to express this. And the theme that given out is also challenging because it's very rare we can express that on a public space, right? And in the end, she would like to say thank you very much to all of you, and also maybe invite all of the finalists, the 6 poets that just performed, come up on the stage. And to say, let's party in a poetry form. I would like to call all of the poets, come up on stage. David, come on up. David, Auf, CD, Julie, and Getting. And the judges, can you come up on the stage with us? The judges, please, please, come here. The judges. Sasa, where are you, Sasa? And we also would like to invite Ahlam and also Jamal, please. Come on the stage as a poetry family, and maybe and maybe we can take photo with all of you after this. All right, I will move this. Give a huge amount of applause to Unspoken Poetry Family photos. Wait, camera 1, 2. Oh, where's the camera? Oh, over there. Look at the camera. See that guy with the camera? All right. 1, 2. Smile. Another one. 1, 2. Angry face. Angry face. I know it's hard. All right. Thank you very much. We got books actually for everyone. We got. What? It's alright. Just give it to everyone. Give everybody books. Start from there. Book, and book. Oh, everyone got one. CD doesn't. Oh yeah, I already keep one from you, for you. All right, it's all in Bahasa Indonesia, so happy learning. And from a very beautiful and featured writers. And the cover is actually designed by our supporters, Suku Tangan. So you can check it on Instagram, they have such a beautiful cover books. All right. Right, thank you very much. Give applause. Another round of applause. But tonight is not end yet. How many of you would like to read their poem? Anyone who wanna join the open mic? You? Jay? Or if some of you sit in the upstairs, can you come down with us? Like there's a lot of seats over here as well. Ahlam. Yes, I think we're about to invite people actually that if they want to read their poem. Do you think it's a good idea? Of course, right? I'm not sure. Is it raining outside? Heavy raining outside? Ooh. Want to do it up here instead? Yeah, right? Everybody has to come, right? Can you tell me what the open mic will be?
Alright, so we don't need no music. Y'all can turn that music on. Let's see if y'all still remember. Salam, salam. Alright, so I performed here for the Ubud Writers Festival, and the open mic list was so long that so many people didn't get a chance to actually perform. And there was this one brother who had so much sorrow in his face. I was like, don't worry, brother. We're going to just do a street corner cipher. And he's like, what? I was like, a street corner cipher. He's like, what's that? I was like, wait till the end of the show. So, we went outside and we formulated a circle, yeah? But before I talk about this circle, I would like all of the artists in here first to come. And then all of the people who would like to just witness this to come on the stage with me. So if you got some bravery in you right now, if you got some strength in you right now, I'd like you to come on the stage. And that low-key means everyone. So if you're sitting, please come on the stage. Let's come on the stage. You're gonna experience a street corner cipher inside. That's what we're gonna do. And But while you guys all come on the stage, I'll explain how this thing goes. So this originates in the States, hip-hop culture, you know? And the way a cipher works, it usually used to be with hip-hop and MCs who would freestyle actual raps. But it doesn't just have to be that. It could be rapping, it could be singing, it could be poetry. It could literally just be like your own thoughts. But the main rule is that there can be no silence. So it's kind of like you play double dutch, yeah? So it's like one person gets out and the other person has to get in, you know what I mean? That's how we do it. Does everybody understand how that works? Yes. So essentially, did all the poets who actually slammed leave? Because they have to be a part of this. Hello, poets! You must come on this stage today. Your job is not over, my friend. You must come back on the stage, You must come back on the stage, oh. Yes, I don't know why Brother Jamel is just sitting over there. Like my Jamaican brother ain't supposed to be on the stage with us right now. Come on, so usually how this works is there isn't a mic, because that kind of makes it a little difficult to like pass things around. Y'all excited? You're fired, girl. Yeah. So I guess the way we'll do that is when someone's done, they walk back and then another person steps forward and the mic goes back. So brother, since we haven't heard you perform, you gonna start off the cipher?
I performed.
Oh, where was that?
It's alright, I can start. Oh.
You see, but I catch myself. No, but I had help. Thank you.
Alright. Okay. So, on the corner of the day where I took my underwear off, bare naked, salty in the darkness, covered myself with a blanket of loneliness. Not a single glance I dared to throw in the mirror to look at myself. I hate my bitter self, and I rest my head on the pillow full of sorrow. Underneath the airtight Tupperware of personal space where I contain myself, I'm digging through the ground looking for confectionery sweets manufactured in an egocentric foreign universe called happiness, contentment, optimism, positivism, and love. My feet grind like a chainsaw, ready to cut trees and destroy the forest of tranquility I've nurtured for ages. Make sounds louder than my voice, asking for more sweets, more kindness, more affections, more selfishness, more. Help me. I crave more and I get more. Daily dose of alteration to get away from my true self. Push them back behind the curtain, let them cheer like a second-class movie cast that people only know for the one who died first. I crave for an applause on things I never believe in. I crave for more conversation about sweet philosophy that only rats able to decipher. I crave for more utopia, dystopia, zootopia, where I thought you are mostly sloths, foxes, or rabbits. I crave for more antisocial social club where their self-entitlement smells so strong, just like a skunk. Google said, craving is a symptom of disconnectedness, a self-driven Ferrari that led me to a rainbow-like world where anxiety doesn't exist at all. It moves very fast but no seatbelt on, and speed bumps are being ignored. Where anxiety imprisoned to be the core, so then I will not worry going to sleep or not sleep, sleep or not sleep, or not sleep, naked and looking at my mirror. How badly I am in need to disconnect from the world, craving for sweets, to replace the image of me with toothache, sore throat, and constipation because it sounds so much better than being anxious. Sakit gigi lebih baik dari sakit hati. Go.
Marching red flags, so many red flags, forgetting they were red flags. Stuck and mesmerized by the crimson red, not realizing they were red flags, not batting an eye, they just blinded by the red. Only awoken from the pain of being walked all over and stomped all over by the marching red flags. Screeching and crying in silence, gawking in awe and wondering why we let them walk like that. Maybe it was nostalgia, when red was sweet, sweet, sweet. When There used to be bites of red apples and red roses that used to represent cliche romance or red heart sent at late night text. That red apple is poison, huh? Daring you feed me that toxic rotting apple, choking our throats, limiting our ability to speak up and up. The red roses was covered in thorns, so sharp, poking the innocent hands, planting a seed, a scar, fearing to reach for another rose and knowing if it'll scar us again. The red heart emoji, that red heart emoji was just another simple act of pressing a key on your phone without much meaning for you, just hollow acts like your hollow intentions. A red flag or two, just hints, right? Actions and intentions to think about. But when 1 or 2 flags become 60 flags in your list, that's when you run, honey. When you see them marching red flags, you run, honey. I know people who never ran and it boils my red blood. I want to scream and tell them to run and run and run. The red marching flags are coming, but the crimson red is mesmerizing.
I was in a cage and I felt this ever-present rage. I was so disconnected from my heart. I wanted to tear my chest apart, leave behind this burden of a body so I could slip right through the cracks. If I could put this resistance to rest, I would never ever have to look back. Transcend this jail for my soul, maybe finally I would feel whole. Boredom was killing me. The despair was filling me. But then one day I got an itch of what I suspected was intuition. I decided to follow it instead of disregarding it as superstition. I got up and wandered to the door, leaned against it, and almost fell to the floor. The feeling in my soul was restored, and I asked myself, where have I been? It's been so long. And with the door wide open, the illusion of oppression cracked and crumbled, and with the door wide open, my hunger for self-expression rumbled. So I took a leap of faith, and I began to take flight. I struggled to gain momentum, but I gave it all I had and then some.
83. 83 is the number I think about when I can't sleep at night. It's the number I think about because it's the number I know in a sea of numbers I don't. 83 lashes on a clothed back with a 1 meter rattan cane. 83. And even as I repeat this number, a number that I know, I can't help but feel the unknown numbers bubbling up. Like, how many people stood in that audience thinking, that could have been me, or how many times have they kissed? Is it more than the lashes they have across their back? Or how many times, and once those numbers start, they multiply. Like pi, those numbers seem to carry across infinitely. And each number, a story in silence, and it takes time and care to bring them a voice. Like out they pour, like how many times does a queer get asked, when are you gonna get married in a lifetime? Or how many lies does it take to keep a family happy? And how many lies until you start losing track of what is the truth? There's a truth in numbers, a truth in questions left unasked. Like, how many Indonesian brides trust a warrior to make them beautiful every day? And when they sit there, how many brides wonder who makes her feel beautiful? And how many times does her Swami-to-be said Banshee under his breath, said Benchong across the street? These are numbers that we will never know. Each one a lash across the back, a lash in public but in silence, a quiet perseverance. 83.
Met a new man, was the love of my life, till he forced my legs open and called me a kite. So I bought me a ticket, and got on a plane, started from the beginning, but did it again. Please take my picture and tell me I'm pretty. Save me from traffic, I sure hate the city. But here in the wild, I finally think my thoughts are from lovers. And that's why I drink.
Dari malas, bangun sejenak 2-3 menit, nikmatilah makanan yang disajikan tuanmu dengan banyak rasa malas, tidak mengapa. Minum sedikit air membuat darahmu tetap mengalir. Tidurlah untuk menghindari malas. Jika seorang membangunkanmu, jauhi mengigau. Bertindaklah biasa saja, sembari mengeong dan menggesekkan bulu pada tuan. Mencuri respek sebiji tidak adalah dosa. Malam-malam carilah teman bermain maling-malingan, jangan sendiri. Kalau ketahuan bisa main hakim sendiri. Panggil anjing dan tikus ajak bergabung. Kucing satu memanggil anjing hutan dan tikus kota. Balas. Anjing satu masuk, tikus kota siap dan. Si siapa jadi polisi? Tikus jadi polisi. Leng siapa jadi maling? Anjing jadi maling. Ingat anjing jadi maling bukan jadi politisi. Aku jaga saja, jaga pos sembari tidur. Keesokan harinya, tikus tertangkap sedang eksis di koran bersama teman-teman sedang pergi ke festival. Aku lupa mengatakan ke anjing bahwa mantan polisi di negeri ini bisa jadi politisi, presiden, dan kaum lolos saja. Mantannya ya, lolos dari aungan polisi, lolos dari cap korupsi, lolos dari hukum demokrasi, lolos dari borgol, lolos dari mata rakyat kelaparan, lolos dari idealisme mahasiswa, agen of change silit gatel. Aku tidur saja menjadi kaum relatif, menghindari kesalahan, menghindari kemarahan.
West 24th Street. Two households surviving in the vacant hallways and well, a carefully curated corporate scandal in a lifetime. You looked as if loneliness could have ripped you in two as I lost you in the shadows of the velvet cathedral. Snow fell as softly as our clothing did on the court, and when the shop clock ran out, you pulled me in close. Yet our teeth bounced and my stomach shrieked. I left before the sun rose. But as tulips bloom in spring, I blossomed in your bedroom. Yet you left me in the morning to have slept with other men. So I seized the opportunity to own my own body and chose that myself. Come on!
I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. I may not complete this last one, but I give myself to it. I've been circling around God, the primordial tower. I've been circling for thousands of years, and yet I still don't know. Am I a falcon, a storm, or a great song?
The storm hit, and the body of water that fell swept me through my own vessel, my body. It's hard to ask for help when you're choking on the sudden flood, and the bullets with raindrops blind you. I start to see in shades of blue and forget what other colors look like. I dream of sleeping in the belly of a cloud with the pressure below me, and wonder if the cracking sounds of thunder are like the eggshells I used to crawl across to stay unnoticed. Or if the bright strikes of lightning were as sharp and distinct as the front door banging one by one when they all left. I don't remember what the sun sounds like. I keep hoping your voice is the next to go.
The whistling wind whittles wonderfully well in the ditch of a nautical night, as it silkily sings and soft sully swells and frees through fat fetters that feather for flight. And I am the thrall that it thrusts thinly through as I lay alone looking lovingly low, quite as quickly as covered the calm can it brew and gallantly gather its scaling and go.
Sharing life lessons, shimmering waters, ankle deep, fractalized evening sky colors. I see all in my mind's eye, but how did I get here? This temple, I suppose, by walking, tired souls, awakening, triumphant souls. Now I'm a guardian, and it's talking, telling me to remember who you are. I come into my own inner strength with respect to the land, to the water, meaning with only hope. That breathe in love, straighten the spine. I thank my guides, always leading me back to self, to the breath, to the present, yes. We're selfish to the point of selflessness. My spirit quest through the dark night of the soul, illuminating I am into cleanliness. I desire to be desireless on one hand, on the other, undeniable desire sets a fire of passion in my person. Paradox profound, lays ground for all that is. Grow roots deep down, root embracing westward facing sunsets and the great stars show, somehow relating the magnitude of manifesting. A billion lights aglow. Suddenly aware of my divine present sense of self, clarifying, becoming part of the whole mind, a million places at once, and body but one, only here beneath the great mountain, at river's edge, no ceiling but the stars and sky, no protection but a poncho, accepting, surrendering, supreme, lotus. focus. Life is beautiful, not tragic, not fluid, not ecstatic, but ecstatic and darling. We're the living image of benevolence and demise. We are odd, I know, because we are one.
Dadamu sebabku membuat pulau-pulau dengan gugusan air liur. Di selatan, rimbun hutan mangrove malu-malu bergosip tentang kita dan menuntun tanganku untuk sementara singgah. Tempat yang sempurna untuk menitipkan lelah dan sandaran empuk untuk kepalaku yang sudah melapuk. Untuk anak-anakmu nanti, dia harus tetap basah. Untuk para pesinggah, tak bisa dia tak tampak indah. Dadamu, kutitip sekejap dari lubang jendela, sambil bervakansi dalam desahmu yang serampangan masuk kamar. Dadamu, berjarak 20 meter puncak kenikmatan, terasa lekat di mata, tapi perlu trip bertahun-tahun hingga menunggumu mau. Apakah masih tersisa aroma sang suku?
On days that look like night, the sun singing moon eclipses a universe of glass and smoke, rising from the heavens to the churned earth. Wild winds carrying constellations into a colorless away.
If boys don't cry, girls don't shout, cause boys are strong and girls are soft. If boys get tattoos, girls get contour, cause boys are wild and girls are polite. Boys grow face hair, girls craft toenails, blue, black, pink, white, everything must be classified, everything must be categorized, customized. It's not a choice, you don't follow, you don't count, you don't follow, you're not recognized. That's the theory for a 5-year-old me to understand what it means. I first had to cross the leads of what they want me to be. I was 9 years old, I was very much aware of my genitalia. The older I get, the more I don't understand, and the more worry I don't know how to be someone with a vagina. I was 12 years old, I was sure that crying is the language made for us or make him feel like he's doomed. But I had enough when he screamed at my face in front of the whole class. Rage, I screamed. Nobody would ever describe me as girly that day. Girly, I don't understand why girly traits can be something powerful, confident and powerful. I may not know anything about martial arts, but I still willing to stand in the front line for everything that I believe is what's right. I may not know how to cook, but I still can make a pretty well done arguments you cannot say no to. I may not be wearing heels, but I'm still graduating from the higher education. And my nails, I don't have them because I'm a lesbian. And my hair, a queen can wear the crown whatever she likes, however she wants. And I don't want to close my mouth when I have laugh, because I want to be heard, I want to be mattered, my voice, I want to be loud, and my tears, they're my sweat, trying to understand why, how I'm a girl, not girly enough, or trying to be a girl, where the world tell her otherwise.
محمد بن عمر بن عبد الله بن سلمان الباحشوان الحضرمي. These are the names of my forefathers. Names building on each other one by one by one by the greatest men that have ever stepped foot on this earth. But since birth, I've been cursed with this curse to spread this message. This culture that has been derived from generations to generations before me, thinking that I've been hexed. Damned with this vex, this constant annoyance and irritation, that I have to have this perpetual celebration, this ongoing steadfast continuation of my identity's modification. You see, Ahlam is me, but Lala is a modification that's up for interpretation. Used to use my imagination to birth my infatuation with love, but with birth comes documentation. Muslim Girl Association, Ethiopian, Somali, Yemeni collaborations. There are rules and regulations. Don't ask for any explanations. You are who you are, no justifications, no sex, no boyfriends, there's evaluations. Future negotiations, marriage manipulation, culture participation. You see, my mother and father are the reason for my creation, the reason for my frustration, because I can't go through life without everyday allegations. They found out that I have relations with a man that happens to be Haitian. Now my life is like probation. Every day's an accusation with one big complication, but I'm dedicated to creating the person I want to be, to the one that looks back at me, to the one that holds the key, to my heart and happiness, to my life and potential bliss, to the gardens of success that my God told me I possess. If temptations I suppressed and the devil I dismissed, no longer would I be stressed. Every moment I'd be blessed, cause my sins he'd undress. Take off with forgiveness. It's his love, and I digress. It's love, and I'm obsessed. It's love, and I profess. My name is Ahlam. It's Arabic for dreams. I am Muslim and woman. You can be both and still beam. I shine because I love. I love because I can. I can because I'm here. This is poetry. Thank you for letting me.
How low can I go? How far can I walk? Those stones keep on falling, keep on trembling, rolling so long for love. My hands waving, I close my window. All the door I open, I shut all of them. No one can knock on my door. Nobody can peep on me through my window. There will be no person stealing my heart. No man can break it into pieces. Leave agony and pain, I shut them. Let them close. You will find a man for you, they say. I said no. A single mom with a son, will you accept me? No. You only want my body, not love. Will your parents smile and hug me? A big no. They will ask you to find another girl, not a reused one. Yes, they thought so. Don't say no, it's a big yes. They are not accepting a reused woman here. So then, I let my door close, just close, and let myself shine. Thank you.
I have never felt so calm, walking alone at night. The road was wet. The sky was shedding its last tears. My place was near, but I would walk slowly, hoping it would take another block. A friend dropped me off. I thought I lost her, but I didn't. I get to keep another heart. I was relieved. I asked her that night, isn't it unfair that a person's happiness doesn't only belong to them? It also belongs to someone they love. It also belongs to someone who loved them. Although I still cannot define what love truly is. She said, of course. No one ever truly owns their own happiness. Then, am I selfish to think that it was unfair? That I might never be able to be the person I really am for the rest of my life? Am I selfish? I don't think I'm a good person. I don't think I'm a good daughter. I don't think I'm good. I think about myself too much. I think about feelings too much. Am I selfish? Since what age does someone start to put another person before themselves? I've never felt so calm walking alone at night, because it was the only time I'd ever get to be selfish, to own myself as much as I wanted to.
Falling. Cooking for each other in our home, me lying on our sofa, listening to you play the guitar. Falling deeply in love with the songs that mean so much to you. Falling deeply in love with you. Unspoken agreements, never disagreements, except when my feet are muddied from our dusty floor after I forget to wear my flip-flops in the house one too many times. Smoking weed from your bubbler, filling the bowl for each other, getting so stoned that our faces hurt and we can't stop laughing, then falling into a heavy sleep. All the beautiful movies, ones about people, brave people, people feeling things, people hurting, experiencing joy, experiencing suffering, experiencing love, us making our own movie. Love, so much love we could burst from it. Not falling but diving into the experience, eyes open. Fearlessness, faith, freedom. A shared passion for sex, exploring each other's bodies, laughing, making mistakes, yearning, learning. You rubbing your penis on the outside my vagina just because it feels good. Licking, long licks all over your body that say, I love you, I trust you. The gentle kiss on a feverish forehead, nails scraping skillfully down the back, lovingly exploring ahead. Quiet groans of happiness, of pleasure, of thanks. Giving all of myself to you. Thank you for this gift. Sex so powerful that we cry and laugh at the same time. Sleep, tightly entwined, but entirely peaceful, undisturbed. Discovering ourselves, each other and the world. Connection so true it feels like looking at myself, like knowing myself. The bravery just to be, to accept everything, burning intensity. Intense is the only way I know how to describe you. The only way I ever could. But then again, I am intense too. Saying no to each other, not needing to agree with everything, to fit the mold of each other's ideal. If we were, you would be 3 inches taller, or me 3 inches shorter, that's for fucking sure. Quests to Carl's Juniors, quests to achieve something insignificant but meaningful together. Walking behind you, you on your longboard, me looking forward, you looking back from time to time, laughing, a smile in your eyes. Run, Forrest, run, laughingly uttered too many times. You're not that funny, you know. I love you repeated again and again in the throat until it hurts. The truth of it's so real. These are familiar words to us. Being with you is the easiest thing. Forgiveness and understanding, no judgment, just love. I feel you with me, even now we're apart. I see you everywhere I see beauty in the world. You hugging my back from behind me as I sleep, kissing my back, trying to fall asleep between my thighs because you can never resist, and we laugh about this always. Caresses, stroking each other's skin often because we both know how good it feels. Wanting to give that to each other, give everything to each other. Feeling like I can do anything to you, anything with you, express anything, any desire, any fear. The freedom to express anything felt without judgment, only love, only understanding. Love that we created together without fear, our reality. Journeying into LSD together, realizing that we are enough, we are complete, we can handle this, we can handle each other. We can even handle shopping malls and 4D movies on LSD. Feeling invincible like superheroes, like we can change the world. Pure, aching love, learning what unconditional love means. Wet kisses through tears, feeling everything, nothing. Grasping, grabbing, forcing our mouths together. Tongues exploring, long licks, breathing hard on your nose the way I know you like it. Opening my legs to you always, opening my heart to you always. Gratefulness. Sharing fiery Mexican lollies together, sharing everything, sharing life, doing each other's laundry. You sniffing my knickers because you're weird like that, in love with my smell. Monday trips to the Mikado for the full Mexican experience. Too much delicious spicy food. And then diarrhea for 2 days after for my poorly trained English stomach. Our love affair with the Walmart across the road. That time we went stoned and bought so much naughty food and ate it all in one night. The man who lives opposite us, who waves to us every day, who said he would look after you when I leave. Groaning at the separation. Our shared joy in each other's achievements, the laughter and the tears, passing each other the toilet roll when the other has run out. You teaching me how to shower properly so as not to get water all over the floor. Your chewed up toothbrush victim to my mouth. You telling me you love my spots because you know what having spots feels like because you had them as a child. Wanting to share everything, even when I return from having sex with a friend. Your interest, loving me almost more because of my freedom. When we have sex afterwards. An open relationship. The intensity. Staying up to 6 a.m. talking. Dangerous conversations where we both feel excited from our honesty. Digging deeper and deeper and deeper. I can still feel you inside me. Feel the burn on my lips from where we kiss so fiercely through heart-wrenching tears. Your honesty, your intensity, your bravery, and your willingness to jump at life move me always. My little Mexican lover, te amo.
Aku kok ngantuk. Pergi ke sekolah hanya dapat cibiran mesra. Nyinyir, nyinyir. Coba melirik dia. Tapi karena aku tak tinggi, gagah, berkaca mata, tak atletis, juga tak pintar bicara. Aku kok ngantuk. Memilih jurusan atas dasar mereka. Coba pikirkan masa depan penuh dolar. Katanya, cobalah agak mempertimbangkan si mama, juga si Dinda. Kalau ada dolar, kan bisa bangga, katanya. Aku kok ngantuk. Carilah yang seiman. Coba ikut jejaknya, jejak dia. Diamlah di gereja. Jangan sampai berpikir untuk pindah. Nista namanya. Penghujatan itu namanya. Lakukanlah untuk kita. Aku kok ngantuk. Semakin lama banyak kata-kata tak berdiploma, tak berharga, tak berdasi, hanya sampah. Bisakah kau mengikutinya atau mati saja? Diamlah, mengalirlah. Yang itu, dia sudah mati. Terima kasih untuk semuanya, katanya.
Sayang, kita akan melahirkan anak dari ribuan perkelahian dan kebohongan.
So I kept blanking out on a poem tonight. It wasn't a case of stage fright or maybe senior citizen blight. But the funny thing is I felt all right because I knew the night wasn't about me, but about all of us and poetry. And it's been great being with all my new friends, and now I'm going to blank out again.
All right, so thank you guys all so much for staying, for witnessing this experience. It was the first time I've ever had a cipher inside on a stage that's open, facing other people. So that was a new experience, but thank you so much for this. We want to thank betelNut Cafe again. We want to give love to all performers, to everyone that got on stage today, right now in the last, I don't know if it was 30 minutes. Are you performing again? Apa? Oh, okay. It looked like you were going to reach for the mic out. But until then, we just want to give our love to everyone. Beloved, is there anything else that you need to say?
Donnie.
He's on his way back. But we thank you again, and we love you.
Sorry. I was in the middle of something. Thank you very much. Thank you for all of those who actually read their poems. Thank you for being honest, express yourself. How do you guys feel before going home? No one's drunk, right? So please don't try and drive. Alright, on behalf of Unspoken Poetry Slam, we would like to close the night tonight. And I would like to invite you all to give a huge, huge applause for betelNut Bali for hosting us. Thank you very much to Butara and Dino for helping us. And give applause to our guest poet, Jamel Hall and Ahlam Abdujayu. And also for the 6 poets that performing tonight. We have David, give applause to David. And we have Mulan, the winner. We have Aouf, thank you very much. Julie, Getting, where are you getting? And CD. Is it all? Yeah, okay, cool. And also thank you for the supporters and also the media that come in here. And thank you very much for all of you that makes poetry education happen. So, if you're excited to know what happened next year in 2019, we will have an open mic and workshop program. Check on our Instagram at Unspoken Poetry Slam. And I think in the mid of April or May, we will have our first round of Unspoken 2019 Poetry Slam. Alright, excited? We would love to see you again next year, yeah? Jamal will be here. And alright, have a good night.